Guys, I'm making this video and I'm doing it real quick. I haven't done one in a while. I feel like doo-doo. And you can tell it, and I'm not ashamed of it, but I wanted to make a real quick video about the stuff that has been going on. But I have, I have not been feeling real well, but we all know why. And this is very physical proof of what's going on. I have been getting headaches that are awful. I have tried to call an ambulance to come and get me, to take me to the emergency room because I'm having symptoms of a stroke. And they brought me to the hospital and put me back in the waiting room until I just found a ride back home. So no help. I did try to start a job and ended up getting assaulted and tried to call the police. No help there. So there's part of that. Any other help, there's been none. So basically, this isn't new to any of us. This is all part of what this is about. So anyway, I'll forge on anyway. But just a reminder that these things that you hear, if you suffer from V2K, they're not going to do anything to you. Like, not in any kind of direct way. I mean, if it's one could rationally talk away that, well, maybe it was a bad night to go to the emergency room, or maybe the police just aren't active, or proactive in your area. So, you could do that, but basically that's what all this entails, and my husband made a comment that was either today or yesterday, and he looked at me and he said, "It sounds like you've been blackballed." And he's exactly right. But having said that, I just want to reiterate that these motherfuckers are so pussified, okay? They're not going to directly do anything to you because they can't without putting themselves in danger. And also, I would like to show you something. I'm hearing incessant talking, and let's not forget that I am a huge Duke basketball fan, okay? And I can do this. You got it, okay.
When it comes to this court, he's only second to Sion James. He is a strong young man and absolutely willing to give up his body to go get the loose ball on the floor. Sion James is a man.
I have learned how to isolate sound, and it's been several times for the past week where I quite literally put my phone down on record so that I could get rid of all the extra bullshit they feed through here. Like just some random bitch screaming random things, which doesn't really happen in a ball game. You hear crowds the way that these ball games are filmed. You hear crowds. If you hear anything out of the ordinary, it's going to be a coach yelling things at the team, okay? It's not going to be some bitch that sounds like a helium balloon yelling out random shit. It's just not. If you push record on your phone and you point it towards your TV, it will filter out so much, because then you have evidence of what they're feeding through. Because more than likely your TV is hooked up to Wi-Fi. And if you have a sound bar, the sound bar is hooked up to your TV. So that's going to be part of what's being done to you. My phones, I have phones, And I made sure to get different cell phone plans through different companies so that I could text and document between at least 2 companies so that they have it on record, things that have been going on. But in addition to that, somebody spamming your phone or somebody watching everything that you're doing, or you have emails that have been intercepted for some reason, a couple of companies will have proof of that. You'll have a couple of ISP addresses. If you have VPNs, use those. But screen record. Like if you're just using TikTok or something, there's gonna be extra noise in there. And it's not what's already there. It's being fed into there. And it will disappear when they know that you're recording it and that you can separate it. So when people think you're crazy, they don't really think you're crazy. They just don't know enough about what is going on and what is possible for them to be able to cause a ruckus about it. So if you think that people think you're crazy, they're going to write it off as crazy because they don't really understand. If people really knew the scripts and the extra noise and the subliminal things that are put in, that's why it's called a television. But it's just so much more comfortable to believe that people are better than that. You see what I mean? You can love people unconditionally, but don't trust them. Okay? Don't trust them because they're not looking out for you like that. I promise you. You can find one person every great once in a while. But you know what? If people knew the science of this, there wouldn't be any craziness, I promise. Nobody calls me crazy. Simply because if I don't think you can handle the information, I don't even try to explain it to you because it's over your head. There's no way, and I don't associate with people like that. If you're so ignorant, you make me look bad because of your ignorance, I don't associate with you. So just keep that in mind. If people call you crazy or whatever, let them do it, because people look at you a certain way when all you do is make comments about somebody else that they don't ever see you with. Okay? So just keep that in mind. But anyway, pay attention to the calls that you get, so on and so forth. Don't listen to the V2K because it is all just designed to try to wear you out and make you sick. And I don't pay attention to mine. Matter of fact, I laugh gleefully. Like, if you can imagine how pathetic somebody has to be to totally immerse themselves in the experience that is you, and that's all there is to them, is that they have to be totally consumed with somebody else to have an identity. It is not you. It's not your problem. I promise you. And if somebody talks in sentence fragments and there's no context, just let it go, because there's no way, if they can't figure that out, that they will ever be able to grasp the concept of getting smarter. So anyway, I'm going to go. I'm going to finish watching my ball game. But I love you guys. And, I will catch you later. I'm sorry it's been so long since I've made another post. But I love you.